Welcome everybody. In today's Toaru video, I'm going to be going over some new information and some old info about GT5 and its upcoming release in December. So a few new things that were revealed today is the cover. Yes, we finally got the cover of the volume and it's pretty interesting. So the cover is really telling of what the main focus is, being Alice. So Alice was introduced in GT4 and it's a pretty interesting cover since Alice's main kind of reference seems to be Alice in Wonderland and the cover is pretty odd. So, or let's call it interesting. So we get to see the main character herself, Alice, for the story, or the main character in this arc, with a flamingo in the back, a rabbit in her hands, a porcupine, a bunch of them actually, a bunch of cards, and one jack-o'-lantern, which is an interesting plot point to use or an object. First of all, the only one that I can think of that this relates to Alice in Wonderland from my own knowledge is the cards and the bunny. Now, I don't know what's the connection with flamingos, porcupines, and jack-o'-lanterns, but I don't know. I honestly can't make the connection. But what was also revealed for this volume is that it's coming out in December 10. So it's not that long of a release date, and I'm pretty excited. But now we do have a synopsis, and the synopsis is very telling. So it seems to be that Tomo will be teaming up with Alice within Academy City, which is odd that he's back in Academy City already. And it seems to be that this is around the time of, or around after, the events of the previous volume. Now, he is asleep here. He does say that he finds Alice in his bed or in the covers. Now, this is pretty interesting of where this will go. Now, a few things that I have to point out with this volume is that it was mentioned before by one of Komachi's editors that the volume itself will be as good as GT3. GT3 is by far the best volume out of the four that we've seen. Now, I want to see what 5 can do. Since GT4 was a very mixed bag because of Toma's character and other aspects, but here it seems to be that he's still the focus. I honestly thought that it was a Hamazur and Accelerator story since they get the better treatment than Toma nowadays, and I'm kind of interested to see where this would go. Now, for where the story will go with this plot point, or where the story will go from here, is gonna be interesting. Now, we don't know much beyond that, and I'm guessing we're gonna be getting a lot more as the lead up happens. But let's just say that I'm excited for it, but a bit of hesitation. I won't be doing a bit of speculation on what's happening or like what my thoughts on the story will be. I'll keep that in another video just to keep this short. But my overall impressions is I'm excited to see where this will go, and honestly speaking, I am very excited for GT5 currently, but I do have a bit of worries. So thank you for coming.